What if I told you the deepest place on Earth is still not fully agreed upon? Not by scientists, not by governments, not even by the most advanced sonar systems ever built. Nearly 7 miles beneath the surface, in total darkness, where pressure can crush steel like paper, there are places so deep we are still arguing about their true depth. And every new expedition rewrites the numbers. Tonight, we're descending to the bottom of our planet. Not to space, not to the moon, but somewhere far more alien. Welcome to the deepest ocean trenches on Earth. Number 10. South Sandwich Trench, the Atlantic's forgotten abyss. In the storm-lashed South Atlantic, far from cruise ships and coastal cities, lies a trench few Americans have ever heard of, the South Sandwich Trench. Its deepest point, Meteor Deep, drops 8,265 meters. That's over 27,000 feet straight down. Imagine dropping Mount Fuji into the ocean and still having water above its peak. This trench sits east of a string of volcanic islands, battered year-round by Antarctic winds. Storms here don't warn you, they ambush you. For decades, maps showed little more than blank space because ships couldn't stay long enough to measure it properly. Only recently, in 2023, modern surveys confirmed its true depth. Even now, it remains one of the least explored frontiers in the entire Atlantic Ocean. Number 9. Yap Trench, the depth with no official name. Southwest of Guam, hidden beneath Pacific trade routes, the Yap Trench falls to 8,520 meters. But here's the twist. Its deepest point doesn't even have an official name. During the Cold War, US and Soviet bathymetric data was often classified. Submarines needed secrecy. Accuracy became political. Even today, different surveys disagree by dozens of meters. In the Hadal Zone, where pressure exceeds 1,200 times surface level, even a few meters matter. The mystery here isn't just depth, it's missing data. Number 8. Puerto Rico Trench, America's closest abyss. Now we come closer to home. Just north of Puerto Rico lies the deepest trench in the Atlantic, the Puerto Rico Trench. Its lowest point, Milwaukee Deep, reaches 8,380 meters, and this one matters because it sits near millions of people. In 1918, an earthquake near this trench triggered a tsunami that killed over 100 people in Puerto Rico. This is not just geology, this is risk. Today, US monitoring systems constantly track this zone because the ocean's deepest wounds can shake entire coastlines. Number 7. New Britain Trench, where the Earth never rests. East of Papua New Guinea, the New Britain Trench plunges to 9,140 meters. But depth isn't what makes it terrifying. Movement does. Since 1990, over 20 earthquakes above magnitude 7.5 have erupted here. Entire sections of seafloor can shift in a single day. Imagine trying to measure something that won't stop moving. For scientists, this trench is a laboratory. For the planet, it's a pressure valve. Number 6. Izu-Ogasawara Trench, life beyond limits. South of Japan, the Pacific Plate dives beneath the Philippine Sea Plate. Here, the trench drops nearly 10 kilometers, and yet, life survives. In 2022, researchers filmed a snailfish swimming at 8,336 meters, deeper than any fish ever recorded. Its body almost transparent, its cells filled with special lipids that prevent collapse under crushing pressure. This isn't just survival, it's biological genius. What else is alive down there that we haven't seen. Number 5. Kermadec Trench, the lesson in engineering failure. Northeast of New Zealand, the Kermadec Trench drops beyond 10,000 meters. In 2014, a US-built deep-sea vehicle descended to 9,990 meters. Then suddenly, silence, an implosion. The pressure, nearly 16,000 pounds per square inch, crushed it instantly. One microscopic flaw, that's all it took. The loss reshaped deep-sea engineering forever. In the Hadal Zone, there are no second chances. Number 4. Kuril-Kamchatka Trench, the 1,000-meter mistake. For decades, textbooks claimed this Russian trench reached 10,542 meters, top 5 deepest on Earth. Except, it didn't. Modern sonar revealed the true depth is closer to 9,600 meters, almost a full kilometer shallower. The error? Early soundings assumed a constant speed of sound in water, but pressure, salinity, temperature, they bend sonar waves. And for decades, the world believed the wrong number. Even in science, certainty can sink. Number 3. Philippine Trench, the historic descent. East of Mindanao lies the Philippine Trench. Its deepest point, Galathea Deep, reaches 10,540 meters. In the 1950s, Danish scientists aboard the research vessel Galathea confirmed its extraordinary depth. They didn't just measure it, they brought life back from it, proving organisms exist in near total darkness. This trench remains one of the least visited of the ultra-deeps because unstable currents and seismic risk make every dive uncertain. Number 2. Tonga Trench, the fastest-moving edge on Earth. East of Tonga is the deepest trench in the southern hemisphere. Horizon deep, 10,880 meters. Here, the Pacific Plate sinks at nearly 9 inches per year, faster than anywhere else on Earth. In 2019, American explorer Victor Vescovo descended here during the 5 Deeps expedition. His submersible touched bottom at 10,823 meters. The difference? Only a few dozen meters, but those meters matter, because in the race to define Earth's limits, precision is everything. Number 1. Mariana Trench, Earth's true bottom. East of the Mariana Islands lies the deepest known place on our planet, Challenger Deep. 10,935 meters, almost 7 miles down. In 1960, 2 men, Jacques Piccard and U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh, descended in the bathyscaphe Trieste. As they neared the bottom, a loud crack echoed through the hull. A viewport had fractured. They continued anyway. When they reached the seafloor, their logbook read simply, "Visibility 0, bottom composed of ooze." It was the deepest humans had ever gone. Later dives by James Cameron and Victor Vescovo refined the numbers, but Challenger Deep remains the benchmark, the darkest place on Earth. More people have walked on the moon than have reached the bottom of our ocean. And even now, as projects like Seabed 2030 map the planet in higher resolution than ever before, the numbers keep shifting. The ocean floor is not fixed, it moves, it changes, it hides. And somewhere down there, nearly 7 miles beneath the waves, Earth is still rewriting its own map. If you could descend into one trench, which would you choose?